Hey, welcome into Steveo's Game Room. Today I'm going to share with you our Oktoberfest pinball machine. Has a topper that is unlit, but it says, hey, pinball's on tap. This game here, which we're looking at right now, was built in July of 2019. And at this point today, it has 1,369 games upon it. And I'll show you how, I'm gonna call it indestructible this playfield is for pinball play. Look at this unprotected scoop right here, this hole. The wood is like virtually undamaged for all the plays. There is a tiny, I mean, if you look way back in here, there's like maybe a little bit of a lifting of very slightly the clear coat, maybe, but unprotected, that's fantastic. The shooter lane, let me get in here. Pristine. So I would say whatever American Pinball was doing back in 2019 on their Oktoberfest, hey, my hat is off. You did a fantastic job of making a really strong playfield. Okay, I'm gonna jump into a few things I like about this game, and I like whitewater, and for some reason, I have not figured out why or how. This reminds me of playing whitewater, and I don't know, maybe it's the ramps. There's only two of them. A left ramp here that's motorized. A right ramp here that feeds around and will go into the beer barrel, locks 3 balls. The balls will exit right here out of the spout. Pretty neat. This is Otto, the bartender, and this will spin around. You can shoot inside, and that's how it has like 13 or 14 different modes, and what they call tents. And we have the Steinrace tent, the chugging tent, the rotor, looper, ring toss, tap it. I think tap it's the video mode where with your flippers you fill people's steins. Pretty cool. I really like that one. Bumper cars, sky slide, rocket express, target shooting, duck hunt, juggling. That's a multi-ball. I think it's 2-ball, and I think it's an add-on multi-ball. Food frenzy, which is where you're going around eating food and building up calories. Ring toss, and I think I did rotor already. So Flipper Meister is the big tent. Okay, it's cool. It's got on the right-hand side flipper buttons, and the red one here, it will, at certain points you're allowed to, when this is lit, and the one back here, there's a magnet here and a magnet, I think back here behind the spinner. And what it does is stops the ball and allows you to really take the time to shoot up and load the ball into the beer barrel, or it'll stop it and you can move the light below the tap and you can get your bonus multiplier easier that way to stop the ball and dropping. Because a lot of times you'll zing right past it. There's a lot of speed involved, just fun. I think there's 4 Wireforms, highly chromed, it looks great. You have the right one, which is connected to the corkscrew. A very cool ball lock, and the ball comes around, and it's great the way they integrate it with the sounds of the riders screaming. Comes around, it does this little dance here, comes around again, drops right into your in lane, and then there's this one that comes out of this one called an inverted ramp. Not really a ramp. I guess I'd consider it a ramp because it goes up and transfers back to your left in lane. And where else? We have this one here that connects to that. It goes up, and it's actually your vertical up kicker, that drop target there. And that's where you earn your extra ball somewhere right there, flashing right now. Earn, or just says extra ball. And then there's a short wire form that connects the ramp to the auto, around the auto into the beer keg. I love the design, the shots, the rules, and it's got great depth. I mean, you have to go through all these. And the way you get into these tents is you lock it into auto, and then with your flippers, you choose which tent you want, and it's like a power up, which gives you, I don't know, some sort of bonus than had you not selected it. Basically with your TE, NT in lanes into this hole, you shoot it into there, and that's how you then, at this point, with your flippers, select which one you're gonna do at that time. And you could do it with or without the power-ups. It's just great. It has 3 pop bumpers, And I like the inner cabinet art on both sides, and it just fits really well. And which is I've never seen, or maybe seldom seen, is on the bottom, the back side of the arch where the player can't even see it. They actually have artwork. Let me spin around. Like the arch. Just to put art basically where, as a player, you know, you just don't see it. But it's such a nice detail and great art. The music, it sounds like you're at the Oktoberfest. I mean, it's got the whatever it is it polka music? Whatever it is, with the 5 speakers. I believe there's 2 up here, left and right, 2 down here, and then 1 big, nice, juicy woofer at the bottom. Gives you wonderful sound. There's like 4 magnets, and it's super cool. Over here in October, there's 1 below, and over here in Fest, there's another one. And what happens when you go up there with the ball, it'll take it and it'll randomly just chuck it, or it'll ignore it entirely, and so you don't know what to expect when the ball hits these 2 areas of the playfield. And then you have the magnet behind this spinner here that stops the ball, and the magnet up at the top. Okay, so 4 magnets. What else we got? This one has a shaker motor. I don't think it came with a shaker motor. I bought this on the secondary market, and plays fantastic, home use only. Corkscrew ramp. That's this bad boy right here. Flippers, after all these plays, still have a fantastic strength to make it up this ramp easily and load it into the corkscrew. I think it was Texas Pinball Festival. We played this, not this game, but one of the early games. And it seemed like it was struggling to get up there. I don't know if they had low voltage or the flippers turned down, but I still liked the game, but it was still like super difficult, not difficult, challenging. You had to have like a pure shot and just be a better shooter than I am. But anyhow, in the home, fantastic. I love the corkscrew ramp. The cabinet art in my dark game room, they did a great job. I mean, it just fits the title superbly. The armor right there. I like the, I don't know, it's a really nice powder coat. Very nice. The lockdown bar, the mechanism is similar to the older Bally and Williams from the 90s. I like that. It doesn't feel cheap. It holds the bar in place nicely. Oh yeah, it came from the factory with anti-reflective glass. That was a super nice plus. Oh, and to update code easily, you open up your coin door, and down here, back there, right there by your little power outlet, there is a USB dangling right there, and you just hook your USB in there to update the code. Very cool. Stein race somewhere down here on the in these tents. You end up playing right hand only because you're holding a Stein with your left hand. So this flipper on the left hand side is not functioning during the mode, and you're basically, the upper right button does the right flipper, and the lower red button does the left flipper. And it's kind of a mind bender, but it's pretty cool because you can hold your Stein and play at the same time, play right-handed. Quality of the playfield is fantastic. For that many plays and that little aware, thank you, American Pinball. You did a crazy good job. I've called tech before for a question, and the guy working there, Dave Brennan, was so informative and easy to reach. I really like the way American Pinball has Dave working for him. And okay, I'll do some negatives now. I'm not in love with the head style of these, but they're strong and they give you more room for art. And I don't hate them, but it's just, I'm old school and I like the old Bally, but I would say the design of the head, you can see what they did Houdini, their first game for American Pinball. It's got a little curvature. In this one they made more square. I think every game they've changed the head a little bit, but I may be wrong there. Not in love with the molding here for this, where the ball comes out. I understand it's need because you got 3 balls locked in here, and they drain out. I'd like to see it more looking like a pipe, but maybe they tried it and it doesn't work, or whatever. But this could be a little more refined as far as the sculpt. What else? Is there any other negatives? Not really. I'm not a big Oktoberfest style music guy, but it fits so well. I love it. I wouldn't change a thing about it. It's really a good game. I'd say if you get a chance to play one, especially in the home where you can, you know, have the sounds turned up, it's a fantastic game. Go ahead and start a ball here.
Welcome to Oktoberfest.
See the bars open there below auto. That closes, and you're trying to shoot it up the side there. And you got it.
What's up this?
So now with your flipper, button,
what can I get for you?
you can choose your individual mugs. You got to keep it moving, or it'll select for you. Let's do tap it.
Master Mystery Dark boosts. Tap it.
Now, with your ball, you shoot it up into the there.
Victor likes when you tap it.
Serve as many customers as you can. Use the flippers to move the bartender. Extra right button pours the drink. Release button to serve customer. Here you go. I'm going as fast as I can. Welcome to Oktoberfest. What's up this?
Save.
I'm Otto. What can I get for you? Just Rosslager. Oktoberfest. Now easy to spell.
Shoot the
Where is for sale today? What'll you have? You can choose a style more than once. Master Mystery Dark. High spinner values.
fair. Bar 1 is locked.
Extra right button pours the drink. Release button to serve customer.